But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Thanks. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Green. Smith is out there with Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels. Conley out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go. A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Here's Conley. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Wow, what a skilled shooter from anywhere on the floor. Conley's jumper, so consistent.
Here's Green. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Conley scanning the floor. Towns down low, covered by Smith. Banked in off the glass.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Brooks outside. From the low block. Smith, no luck. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And the dunk by Towns.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are going to come.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Gobert. Towns trying to get open. Nice shot by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Conley against Smith. They double team Conley. And Gobert kicks to Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand. And taking a look now at stats for Karl Anthony Towns. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
Well, he can score, he can facilitate, he can pretty much do anything you need on that end. They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
McDaniels, nice shot from 10 feet out.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need this. Smith trying to break loose. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Gobert the pass to Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Kings checked in for the Rockets. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's King, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Smith against Towns. He doesn't hit that one. Smith with some nice D. Rockets trail by 7. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Out left to the wing. Towns with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota ahead. Great D that time from Green. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's King, and he drives in. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 7. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Conley. Edwards against Green. Edwards, that's good.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's Green. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Anderson in for Karl Anthony Towns. Rockets trail by 9. King inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Anderson trying to free himself up. A shot by McDaniels, no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Anderson. Offensive rebound. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. King. And the shot is long, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Coming off a terrific season. 3rd in steals, 15th in free throw percentage. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shake Milton comes in for Michael Conley.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Anderson in the post. Doesn't go that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here is Skinny. Inside. Here's Musa. Here's Bull. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
ABC's checked in for King. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and flat out choked it.
And there's the pass to Cooper. And the layup falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Pass to Musa. Here is Skinny. Driving in. Fires from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 5 now.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Cooper. Here's Skinny. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. And he jams it with authority.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Houston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Minnesota in the lead. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And that one is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Out to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Bull, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bull's got 6.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Passes it to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. That's tipped, and they recover it. Now, here's Reed. D right on him. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Milton, no good. Houston in the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bull, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
ABC passes to Musa. Over Anderson. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Knocked loose. Here's Skinny. And he banks in the layup. Skinny's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit. Coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. ABC is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Bull. Then there's Cooper. And it's Porter in at the point.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
With the drive, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. The Timberwolves shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Gobert trying to get open. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we...
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. And Anderson kicks to Milton. Rocket 6. Here's Gobert. And slam down by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Bowles shooting. That one is on Towns. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now look, that's the blinding quickness of Conley. You know his father ran track in the Olympics, right? He's especially effective at getting the defense to hit him on the drive.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw good, Conley.
Oh, that's just the veteran, Conley. I mean, he's such an amazing defender who offers a lot of wisdom and leadership to younger teammates.
And so he makes both from the line. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Van Vliet. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Milton, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got his first 2 points.
Works that one inside nicely. And love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, great. 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a good finisher in the lane. Great around the rim. Shot release. This might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Towns kicks to Milton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Green, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Milton. Now here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Gobert down low. Brooks covering. Nice shot by Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Brooks outside. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Milton. Now the feed to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Back to Conley. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Minnesota calls timeout, and along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Shake Milton. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kings check in for Brooks.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Here's King, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Conley. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 15.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Outside, Green. Into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Down by 15. Smith against Towns. And here is McDaniels to the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Rockets leading by 13. Here's King. Drives to the hoop.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Conley against Van Vliet. Outside, Towns. Poke loose. King with the steal. To the paint. Here's Green. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. On defense, Houston. Reed gets to Conley. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Anderson with the ball, working on Smith.
That's just great initiative from Anderson. He's good to see avenues to the basket and then taking them.
King, the pass to Şengün. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves trail by 14. Anderson dishes to Edwards. Passes it to Reed. Back to Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Smith. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Edwards. It's blocked. They get it back. It's good.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Houston. .115 left to play here in the second quarter. Going inside. Here's Perkichin. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Skinny the pass to Musa. Here's King, and there's the try.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Timberwolves trail by 14. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to Cooper. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Musa. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter. Here's King. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter from Jalen Green. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Kenny's D on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean,
And after a very lopsided